Hello everybody and welcome to another video with Boris Crack the Earth. Lurrus of the Dream Den did get banned, but we're trying to change things up here by adding 2 Seasoned Pyromancer. Well, it's not the most dramatic of the changes, but Seasoned Pyromancer is a very good card that was overshadowed by Lurrus of the Dream Den, so we can now play that card. Another change I made was adding Bomat Courier over a Pirate Spellbomb, which of course is another card that gets weakened without Lurrus. Then a couple of Fury in the sideboard, basically trying to see what kind of cards can fit in these tempo strategy that tries to attack the opponent down with Ragavan, Channeler, Esper Sentinel, Saga, while disrupting their plans with Crack the Earth, Mana Tithe, and Boom Bust. Let's go, let's join a match. Fury. I am starting the League 0-1. Picked up a loss against the Eased Murktide. The match wasn't particularly close. I mean, I won the game, but that was the game on the play, which is a classic. Alright, I'm on the play now. On the play, round of applause. This deck is excellent on the play, especially when you start off with your Sentinella Esper. There it is. Having no sauce. Interesting. If they have Elf. Wow, I was going to ending the Vial, but instead are playing what? Alano or Elves. Interesting. So the Esper Sentinel isn't great, huh? Okay, I need to look for a second land, so I'm gonna go Channeler Ending. Looking for a second land. Ideally, the second land is a fetch land or a Flagstone of Trokair, because the Boom Bust does destroy the Flagstone of Trokair. Yeah, the trick of winning is going first, especially when your deck has Land Destruction and Mana Tithe. Hello, opponent. I know you're decided whether to Force of Will this or not, but if you just click the 1 button, that will give me the option to keep on playing Magic, so that both me, you, and my chat. Okay, thank you. All right, let's kill the let's bolt the bird. Bane a Ragavan because I need lands here. That's what I need. Okay, their elves are uncounterable, in case you were wondering. That's an elf. Gonna keep bolting the birds here. Okay, do I get Delirium? I do. Cool. Cool stuff. It's a very expensive mana base for my opponent. 3 Cavern of Sauce. Elvish Warmaster. Okay, so Elvish Warmaster will let him swarm out. Courier Ranger, all the way from Visions. It's a terrible draw. That's such a bad draw, I can't even describe how bad it is. Looks like if you don't draw Flagstone of Trokair, this deck is worse, huh? Okay, let's go crack a... Let's sacrifice the Esper Sentinel. Oh, there it is. That's the land I wanted. A good and clean 2-for-1. Actually, not even. A good and clean nothing. Because I sacrificed a token. So I really thought that this card does nothing, and I really wanted to get a land off the top of my deck. Now, of course, I can play Company, but I can still play Company. I would just draw a card. It's not a big deal. Okay, so let's attack for 3 in the air. And then I'll play Spyro, which will be very good at discarding these 2 dead cards. So, first good performance by Spyro. Oh no, do it. Play Bauble Surveil. Play Bauble, Surveil Bauble. And pass. I'm gonna face a Collected Company, but I hope that my Channeler can still beat them. I don't know. They take a damage, so I got 8. There it is. Wow, they bricked. Why do... Wait, you just got 0? Oh, I accept the chat. If my opponent plays Collected Company and flips 0 creatures, I'm not going to say anything. I'll just move on. And sip some water. Okay. 3 of a kind, Queer Ranger with literally 0 forest in play. I accept it. And then my Spyro holds down the team. That's pretty cool. Draw out of lands. No Lurrus to return. No Lurrus to return. That's indeed a bad thing, isn't it? But we do have the Pyromancer. We do have the Pyromancer. Playing without Lurrus makes you feel like how much you missed it, you know? Oh, is this a Court of Calling? Alright, what do you call for, opponent? What do you call for? Ooh, we got a 4? X equals 4. What's this? Shall I? See about that. Shall I? Why do I play against these cards? Alright. Oh, crack the earth. That's bad. Shall I? They have no cards in hand though. I guess that's why they break with Coco. They just play cards like Shall I. Of course you break. What are you gonna call? I'm gonna call Shall-a-lai. Devoted Druid. Okay. That's enough mana to pump their team with Shall-a-lai. Puck cats. I'm gonna lose the game to Shall-I. Why not Albush as a companion? Because of Boom Bust. Boom Bust makes you unable to play either Albush or Giganta. Something. Na terra de merda. Alright, Chandler, attack! But I didn't want to. I didn't want to. Attack! Three green. What's that? Elvish Archdruid. Shalalai, shalalai. It's a beautiful picture, though. Exactly. Elite Vanguard, attack. 4 of a kind for the opponent. I don't even know where you... Okay. Time to crack. Exactly. Time to draw a crack. I mean, I have a Surveil this to the graveyard. Ooh, opponent makes me do a play. Actually, I kind of want to die. I kind of wanted to die there. Wow, I can't die. You can't kill myself. Euthanasia is not legal in Magic. Actually, we can now. Alright. The first game didn't go great, but that's okay. Now, past Sideboard, we will just... we will win. Okay, so Mana Tithe doesn't look good. Not only do they play elves, they also have a million. To be honest, chat, my land destruction plan doesn't seem great against them. Land destruction plan is usually better against decks with 3 and 4 drops, not with elves. Pithing Needle seems awful. I'd rather have 2 Mana Tithe and Mize accompany. Alright, boom, bust. Mano de merda. So it's been a couple of weeks that I played Crack the Earth, and I'm wondering, how lucky did I get when I was like 4-1ing leagues after leagues with this deck? I must also, Esper Sentinel sucks. I must have been so lucky, that's unbelievable. Shalalai, shalalai. Shalalai. Alright, Dragon's Rage Channeler. Okay, I'm put it with a Shadow More Force and an Elf. Then I'm gonna Bolt in upkeep so that I can surveil a card that is good. I think I want to draw lands mostly because I have 2/3 drop in hand basically. I mean, I don't think that Lurrus here would do much. It's just whether you're able to fly over them or not. I said to keep Spyro because I think if I draw land here, it's really good. But of course, ideally you would have gone land, Saga, third land. That's not bueno. That's not bueno. Madonna mia, Mana Tithe, che schifo. Actually, I'm attacking here. I take all these damages. Elves must be the worst matchup for this deck. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them, trust me. There's the Saga. I'll concede, chat. I'll concede. When you lose with Crack the Earth on the play, you have to concede, unfortunately. If you lose on the play, not a chance you win on the draw. So, okay. Alright, the first match of the video was pretty brutal, but let's see if we can do once again a 0-2-3-2. This deck has good matchups. Yeah, like you know the meme. You know the meme. You guys got paid. Clean league so far. What? No, I won a game. That's not. That's very good. I won a game. That's. We started. We went Land Channeler. I don't know. That's usually when you win games in Magic these days. You just play Channeler, and such a cool card, Channeler. I'm so glad it's uncommon. I don't know what Wizard thought when they made this uncommon. They could have taken even more money from the players if they just made this rare. At least a €20 rare this would have been. At least. So merciful of Wizards to make this uncommon. Okay, I'm on the play. Speaking of uncommons, Prismatic Ending too. Oh, chat, this is mine. This is my game. No one will steal it from me, okay? This game is mine. I am untouchable. Who plays Giganta? Is that Grixis Shadow? That's probably Grixis Shadow. Hi. They say hi. They say hi and not good luck, so they don't play combo. Because combo players say hi, hello, good luck. Combo players. Prison players say hello, good luck, have fun. Oh, they also said good luck, have fun. So that puts them in every single deck range, unfortunately. But I still stand by my decision that they play a fair deck. I'm still starting with this here. Yeah, Trump players say have fun. What if they play soup? What if they say soup? I don't know. Probably they're... Oh, una bella Bauble di primo. With Den of the Bugbear. Okay. Just imagine being on a draw in the game of Magic the Gathering. Okay, Bauble resolves. Good thing it's not us this game. Wait until it's mystical archived. Okay, Spyro. I think I want to go Ragavan. Mana Tithe. Sorry, Flagstone. Bauble. Man, imagine drawing 3 lands every game. That must be a dream. Being on the play and drawing 3 lands. What? I wonder what it feels like to do that every time. You probably just become the emperor of the world. Black Cleave Cliff. Ooh, is that the new take on no, it's not. Alright, Goblin Engineer doesn't even get a picture. It gets just countered without a picture. Oh no, it does a picture. Alright, still it gets countered. Maybe I should have played Blood Crypt last turn. I don't know. No, that's not true. That's not true. I could have drawn a crack and I went into Flagstone. Alright, what do we hit here? A land. I kind of want to go Saga here. And Spyro. Yeah, Spyro first. Nah. Yeah, no, I'll do this. Discarding 2 lands sucks, but I can't draw Mana Tithe or an Esper Sentinel. Alright, Crack the Earth is a good draw. I could have also gone land and just discard the Saga, but I didn't want to. Nope, Psychotic Hunter. Wow, Synthetizer. Que schifo. Well, this card came out and I was so hyped. Okay, they flipped the Ragavan. Cool. Crack the Earth now is irrelevant. Because they sacrificed the Synthetizer. Draw. Opponent's got to know the card that we draw first. And it's a land. Okay. So now I have to just go all in on tokens, of course. If I attack with all, they block the Ragavan. I think I'm fine with that. Take 3. Now I'll play the Vantage, and I just make tokens all the time. They don't play blue, so they don't have Dress Down. They might have explosives, but probably just post sideboard. Game 1, we'll know that. Game 1, Urza Saga is premium. Post sideboard, it becomes much worse. But game 1, it's great. Game 1 is where it's at. Because we're going to make token end of turn. Token in my turn. That's a 4/4. Play another Saga. I keep the Shadowspear. A beam. Bada boom. Bada boom. Bum. Boom. 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 That's exactly what it sounds like. Because, like, of course Lurrus is great, you know, etc. But this deck, if you draw the Sagas, it just has so many things to do that's often you weren't able to make Constructed Saga because you already had a lot of other things to do. So now without Lurrus, you definitely are a Saga deck. Urza Saga is very important now. You board out Saga? I don't think I've ever done it, but maybe. Okay, so they ban the Sword of the Meek. And they play Ravenous Squirrel, which it keeps the Sword of the Meek. Nice. Nice combination by my opponent here. Oh, another Crack the Earth was exactly what I wanted. Thank you so much, deck. Alright, let's get the spear. Let's get the spear going. Where do I want to go? If I go on the... Yeah, on the construct. The thing is that construct can attack regardless. I think I'm going to go on this, actually. Because this one can't attack without the boost from the spear. So they took 7 damage. I got 21. Only called Nimble. Ooh, they make me draw. Next turn I can make another Saga to pump the construct again. Saga price is gonna go up after Lurrus ban. Well, I am no Mango Finance or anything, but you can go to Goatbot's price, Modern Horizons too. Urza Saga price, no, didn't really go up. I mean, you have a little bit thing that's going up here, but very marginal. I mean, it's already on 62, so it's pretty high for a rare. Okay, they're doing a lot of game actions. Reasonable. Reasonable. Next time I'm gonna attack for a lot and you're gonna die. I think I'm gonna bring in some Soga Lanterns here. Good morning, C-Mac. How's it going? Yesterday, I started recording a Pauper video for Channel Fireball with Affinity. And I played twice against the Boris deck that did all this like super minor synthesizer value and just, I don't know, died to my Mirror Enforcer and Gurma Ganglers. And this reminds me of that. Like, they're doing all this little value and I just attack with artifacts. Oh, another Crack the Earth, exactly what I wanted. Thank you, C-Mac, for gifting a sub to Miserable. Appreciate it, my friend. Appreciated as always. Okay. Think I... Who is on 5? So if I go double Crack the Earth, that will sacrifice what? This? And this. Yeah, I basically just can never cast a Crack the Earth, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, because C-Mac is number one of the channel for sure. Okay, the chump. I guess they can double. No, the chump. Okay. Do I want to cast one Crack? They sacrifice this. No, actually, I think it's better that I just don't do anything here. I could equip the construct. Maybe that's good. It makes them unable to attack, but Nah, I don't really think I want to do it. Maybe I could have kept the Esper Sentinel. Yeah, to make them pay one more if I want to play a spell. Yeah, maybe. Part would be a hot draw. Yeah, we only play 2 though. I'm gonna just go yield until end the step. Yield until next end step. And then I'm gonna go to the bathroom because I think my opponent's gonna do a lot of game actions. The food deck are so good for content, by the way, because you get to go to the bathroom while leaving content going. That is that only happens with food decks. So thank you so much, food decks, for making content creator able to provide content even from the bathroom. Allora, so I have a bolt. Do I want to make a construct? Because if I make a construct, so I don't have Pirate Spell in my deck. I have Bomat Courier though. Now I think I don't want to make a construct because I have to keep the Shadowspear on a construct and then bolt him. So I'm gonna get Bomat. Then I'm gonna move the spear onto a construct. And then I send everybody in. Just hoping 1 damage gets through. Alright, I conceded. Cool. Yori Grande wins. Okay, time to take out Cracks, Tights, and Boom Bust. I keep on playing against matchups where they just are happy that I make them sacrifice things. I play against elves and food, so yeah. So I'll have these, probably these, and at least one of this. Bomat Courier doesn't seem great, so I'll have another lantern. I just feel like, yeah, I mean, Esper Sentinel is fine. Yeah. I might just go. But basically, I never stood a chance. Even in a game where they bricked with Coco, I lost. They even like got 0 out permanents out of their Coco and I still lost. Okay, so that's a keep to me. Mountain Ragavan. So I could either, yeah, I think, so I could either exile that or trade it with my Ragavan. I think that deck doesn't really play many removal spell. So I'm gonna go for the Ragavan block plan. Pithing Needle on the top. Do I want to draw a Pithing Needle? Probably not. So I'm gonna keep the Chain to the Rocks for something more meaningful, I think, in this matchup. So I'd rather just trade. Flagstone is a terrible draw because I boarded out all my land destruction. Good. So you basically have to understand if the opponent has a removal spell or not in there. It's game 2. Of course you can't do that. Game 1 you have to kill. Alright, I hope they play Goblin Engineer here. That would be sweet. Because with Saga Lantern you can just exile the thing they put into the graveyard and then draw a card. Because that's the thing with Lantern. It's both a graveyard hate plus draws a card. It's like Relic. That's why they are the best. Okay, they make the combination. I wish I had my Pithing Needle now. Instead I only have lands. My nudge. I pass. I decided to bottom the Pithing Needle because I wanted to find some gas, like an Urza Saga, you know, stuff like that. Buongiorno, Snap Booster. Okay, that's another way to drain me for 1. Wow. Are they sucking the food? Yep. To bring the cat back. So now I can exile the cat to Chain to the Rocks. Sweet. Sweet. I think I want to just cycle this Lantern. Opponent doesn't have a land. I think there's still a chance here. Synthesizer is good. Come on, flip a 2-drop. Land. Yep, now they can sacrifice the Synthesizer to the Onicon Temple. Come on, flip a land. Land. Yes. Good. Okay. That tapped me for 1. I'm gonna draw a card with the Lantern. Hoping for some spells here. Even Urza Saga. As long as it's not a land that isn't Urza Saga. Alright. This game is boring. I'm gonna concede and go to a new game. By boring, I mean I don't really do watch. My opponent does it all, so I don't like to stay here watching my opponent have fun while I don't. Yeah, this plan isn't very good. Maybe the Mana Tithe. It could be the Saga Lantern sucks, but yeah, it could be the Mana Tithe is good in this matchup. I'll take a Saga Lantern. Anything else? Yeah, this is very good. You can take a teaching to the rocks. Yeah. Is Catemble actually any good? Yeah, I mean, you probably know the answer. Yeah, it's a fine deck, but it's not gonna be anything special. But it's a fine deck. I can top 8 of the challenge, so it's one of the Amelia modern deck that can be fine in leagues and challenges. It's not gonna be, you know, anything broken, but it's a fine deck. Okay, we have a turn 1 Channeler and a Dream. That Dream is to draw a 3rd land to make 2 constructs and get the Shadowspear with the Saga. Cat. Do I want to bolt the cat in upkeep to scry? Nah. Land. Mana Tithe. Huh. Maybe I want to just go... Nah. Yeah, maybe I want to just go Mana Tithe here. Nah, I really need to exile the cat. I think it's just too juicy to find this window. I'm wondering if I should play land or not here. It's possible that I don't want to. So if I play land, I get rewarded if I draw land. If I don't play land, I get rewarded if I draw land the turn after. I think I'm passing. There's the Saga, it's all I got, so I don't really want to just throw it away, gambling it all to find a land on top of my opponent of the deck. The problem with this deck is that you have to draw exactly 3 lands. If you draw more than 3 lands, you lose a flood. If you draw less than 2 lands, you lose of not having lands. So it's a very, very tough task to balance. Okay. I might want to play Bolt. No, actually, that's not true. Now I can also just draw another card. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, so now I'll play Saga, and I pass. Because the Engineer now does nothing. It put the thing in the graveyard, it's fine. And I don't even want to attack. They block and then have to Bolt Face to give the thing Delirium. I just keep up Mana Tithe here. I mean, the dream is that they play a 3-drop, but it's pretty impossible to expect. Kind of crazy that they play Sword of the Meek in a Jund deck, so they don't have any mana to cast the sword. Oni Cult Anvil. Okay. Is that cat? Squirrel. Seasoned Pyromancer, it's a very good card. Although I think my hand is fine. Again, I just want to draw lands here because I have the Saga game going. Draw. Very good. So now I can not make a Saga construct and just exile the Anvil. But I think I'd rather just go all in on Saga this game while I'm attacking with the Channeler. Next turn I have access to 1 mana of any color to play this card. Yep, so that's a good combination. Opponent's gonna be able to make yeah. They flipped another only called Temple. Cool. Yeah, no Mana Tithe here. I would have probably just sacrificed this first, but okay. Let's play around Mana Tithe. Let's see if they flip a land here. They do. Very good. Yeah, they're making a lot of value. Remains to be seen if the value that they make is as big as my Saga Construct plus a Shadowspear. Of course, they can have interaction. Now they can even Goblin Engineer the Sword of the Meek with a Synthetizer. Not bad. Glad I exiled the cat. Okay. Probably going to ending the oven, I think. Okay. Drew the spear, so I can tutor that out. Classic. Ooh, Pithing Needle. Alright, what do I name? I think I'm naming Oni called Nimble. Yeah. Whenever one more artifact you control leaves the battlefield during your turn. I can stop all their engines. First it's the Oni something. Oni, come si chiama Oni Cult. Nimble. Then it's, what, the oven, I think? I want to exile the oven here. And then I can bolt this, so I guess I stop all the engines. That's a tap land. As much as I want to draw lands, I don't think this is the land I want to draw here. Not attacking, because that's a very bad block. It's possible that I should have just bolted this engineer. Yeah, because now they have this very good combo with the synthetizer. Yeah. It's possible that I made a mistake here. Should have just bolted the engineer. Is that I kind of want to keep the bolts to go face to, you know? And I couldn't prismatic ending the engineer. Wow, they have Academy Manufacture. Do they have a third land? That would be back-breaking if it is. Wow, they do. So if you would create a clue, food or treasure, instead make one of each. Actually, they don't have anything going, so this card doesn't do anything at the moment. Opponent has a million different engines in play. Remains to be seen if they do anything with them. Okay. So here they're on 10. The only cult, they have no cards in it. The only cult temple is stopped. So what can I do? I can attack them down 1, but 1 is not enough. If I play Shadowspear, my construct become a 5/5, and then they have to like kind of just want to put it on the channeler and pass, not do anything. I want to fetch first. Nah. I might not want to take a damage here. This is just a Channeler game. Channeler just carrying so hard. Point is on 6. I got a 16. I'm not gonna do anything with this. So, let me think. Sorry. Because they pay 3 mana to sacrifice this. And then they can switch this again. So they basically draw 3 cards. I think I need to keep my bolts for something different than just the engineer. They're gonna come, but I'm blocking one. I don't want to put any artifact in the graveyard, so I'll just leave this alive. They're triggering the Onicult Temple regardless, so might as well just block. No reason to take the damage. So... Ooh, they drew a Witch's Oven. Which will gain them 3 life and make them treasure, food, and clue. Again, if I block that one, they just switch it into play with the engineer, so... I need this bolt. So now they're gonna make a food, so that's gonna gain them 3 lives, up to 9. I have 10 damage in my hand, though. So as long as I don't die to the Disciple of the Vault, I'm fine here. Wait, what happened? If you create a food... Oh, they sacrificed that one? That's so weird. Oh, I guess they have to bring it back, sure. Okay. They exile another Witch's Oven. But they don't have 4 mana if they cast that Witch's Oven. They only have 3 mana with the... I'm a 9. I think we got this. Thanks to Pithing Needle naming Onicult Temple. If it wasn't for Needle, I would have lost this game 100%. Good morning, Bereno. So yeah, I have 2 mana only to gain 3. But I'll never see what's coming. The fire! Mengu, open the fire! Let's open the fire. Open fire number 1. Open fire number 2. GG. We got the first match. Yes, yes. All they needed was taking out all the Mana Tithe, crack the earth and things. Nah, I mean, it's again like the matchup obviously against the deck with Experimental Synthesizer. Crack the earth is awful. But, like, it's not a deck I expect to play. Yeah, in this matchup, these cards are bad, of course, but... Okay, okay. Let's go. Alright, this player usually plays Yorion. Okay, yeah, 80 cards. Cool, cool, cool. On the draw, so less cool, but this is a matchup where our prison elements can do something. Did you ever play Hearthstone? Never. Well, you can see you lost against Mango once. The first of the many, hot orange. The first of the many. Let's go. Gonna go land go. You can't play Esper Sentinel. To play Brandon 6, you concede. The fact that you still concede to Brandon 6 is a different story. I can't destroy any of these two lands. I'm gonna go Saga and pass here. No, maybe it's too early. Let's just go Flagstones, Esper Sentinel. If I play Saga, it's too early. I don't want to make Construct if I have lands already. Plains go. Wow, that's a very conservative lines my opponent's doing there. Attack for 1. Is this a collateral? Okay. I think I'm going against the forest. This way they can't play Ran 6. Abundant growth. Very good. Very good against Crack the Earth. We do have the boom bust, but okay. Shock and Pass here, just making Construct, keeping up Mana Tithe for Omnath. Ran 6, that's very good. Hello, boy Brush. No, Texas is very far away from where I live. I just make some tokens now. Wondering if I should attack Ren end of turn. It's possible. They have Counterspell? Another collateral. Okay. Draw. Going to grab a Bomat Courier. Attack. I had to sequence my lands this way, I think, if I wanted to be able to make as many constructs as possible. That leaves me without Mana Tithe open. They can cast Fury now. Although Fury can't kill all my creatures, they're only gonna kill 2. Okay, play Solitude instead. Okay. Draw. I tap with the Simplifying if they block. I pass with Mana Tithe up. My opponent's played around Mana Tithe very well in this match, in this game so far. Okay, they attack me. I think I'm willing to trade to trade damage. I know that trading with a life gain seems weird, but my constructs are gonna be very large. I might be lethal next turn. Boseju who endures. Okay. Make a construct. And they play Ephemerate. I'll dash this and attack with all. Not this. Wow, they trade. Crazy. Considering they have an Ephemerate. Okay, I pass. Are there any local national event in Italy that you have to plan to participate? No. I plan to participate in a pauper event that will happen in Milan. It's actually a very big one, the 4th of April. And then the 4th of June, there's going to be another big event in Bologna, which is going to be Modern Legacy, you know, just Eternal format. They fetch the land with abundant growth. That's very strange. What's that for? Oh, for Renegade Rallier. Sweet. So they return Ren in 6. I spent Coatl, okay. They return Yorion. Okay. I think it's time for me to discard this Mana Tithe and this Boom Bust. Actually, Boom Bust can give me... Okay. You were supposed to just Prismatic Ending the Renegade Rallier. Because it's very good with Yorion, of course. Maybe. I've played them the bust sometimes, but I feel like my opponent playing Yorion next turn makes that plan not so good. They have 2 cards, one of which is Yorion. Playing 80 cards is obviously sweet because you can get to play cards like Renegade Rallier. But having the companion while the opponent doesn't, it's a pretty big advantage that this Yorion deck gets. Let's see what 2-drop they reanimate. Yeah, I think the play was definitely to exile the Renegade Rallier there with my ending on 3 that I had access to instead of playing Pyro. That was a mistake. Should have done that. Should have probably played like Boom Bust ending here last turn. Yeah. There's no return here. Value is too big and my hand sucks. My opponent has played masterfully against the Mana Tithe. That's unfortunately what happened. If they know what's up, like either because they know I played this deck or because, well, I started with Inspiring Vantage Go, so they smelled the Mana Tithe. This is a matchup where land destruction, it's very good. I had to bring a Needle for Ran and 6. I'm gonna keep in Mana Tithe. The rest of the sideboard is pretty bad, and Mana Tithe is usually good. I guess, hope my opponent can't afford to play around it like they did this game. Okay, this end is very good. Okay, so Blood Crypt is in the graveyard, so I can't X equal 3 anymore with my ending. See a Renegade Rallier. Next turn would be perfect to just return Lurrus, but there's not that anymore. So instead, I am just playing a Pithing Needle on Ran 6. I'm playing Urza Saga. Okay, that's good. I'll play Esper Sentinel. And pass. Could probably have a Coatl. You have to name Random 6. Random 6 just plays against your plan of land destruction. Also kills most of your creatures. What's the benefit of turn 1 shock? What's the non-benefit? Saving 2 life? I mean, eventually you have to save 2 life. Okay, looks like they're killing my Saga. It looks like they don't have a land, unless they drew it with Spreading Seas. Good, they don't have a land. Draw. Do I want to Ragavan dash? Because I just block with a Coatl, the Ragavan. I guess I'm fine. No, they have Renegade Rallier in end. I mean, they will go. We're in a mixed spreading seas if they draw it, so it's probably fine. I'll attack with a Sentinel. I think so. To block the Sentinel here? Yeah, I stole the damage this way. Well, if they draw a fetch land for Rallier, they bring back Spreading Seas on my Saga. It's really bad, but I only have those, so I think I can't play around it. I have to hope they don't draw a white land. There it is, basic plains. Okay, so yep. I mean, it's not land. They need to draw exactly fetch land, actually, because otherwise they don't trigger Revolt. Yes, Seba said, if they didn't crack fetch, but they've been playing well, they're gonna crack fetch there, don't worry. I draw a very good card. I'm playing another Saga here, and I don't want to trade Construct this time, because this will be bigger than 3 next turn. Of course, this game, my opponent's not playing around Mana Tithe, I don't draw them. Classic, right? When you draw it, they play around it. When you don't draw it, they can't play around it because they don't have land. This is why Mana Tithe is so good in this deck, because you just make them blow up lands so the Mana Tithe is good. Between the Tithe and the Sentinel, of course. Again, the Mana Tithe would counter the spell. Oh wow, they choose to play around it this time. Sorry, I don't really read this wall of text, but yeah, the Ephemerate. Yeah, I don't want to play anymore. Let's play the last match, but yeah, the lack of Lurrus is huge. I think in this match in particular, the lack of Lurrus was huge, because if you look at this, I can't look at it anymore. But if you looked at this game, I had a lot of mana. And I didn't have anything to do, and my opponent was stumbled, because that's what the Crack the Earth deck does. It makes the opponent stumble, so you get advantage with Lurrus. So not having access to Lurrus will mean that you can't punish your opponent for stumbling with your card advantage, with Lurrus, Bauble, and etc. So this might be the deck that gets hurt the most by the lack of Lurrus, unfortunately. I don't want to call it early, but this might be our last Crack the Earth League, and it will be forever remembered. They already answered Saga 3 times. Again, Saga plus Sideboard, I mean, they probably play Spreading Seas in the main because they play 80 card, but plus Sideboard, this card just dies. Yeah. Yeah, the Earth has been uncracked. And obviously also this deck, like, losing the surprise of Mana Tithe effect. The Mana Tithe effect surprise is a big deal. They revealed Obosh the Prey Piercer. Sweet. Let's see what they do with it. Spikefield Hazard. Good, that's there. Alright. Leaving up Mana Tithe for a 2-drop is not good here. Okay, main deck part Spellbomb. Ooh, Esper Sentinel, that's sweet. Gonna attack first, and I think I just deploy double creature. No, actually no. I'll probably just go... I'll probably just do this. They have like Pyromancer. They might even cast Blood Moon. Okay, they don't cast Blood because they play Saga. Yeah. Nice. What a draw. I'm gonna hold full control and I'm gonna cast Boom on my fetch and your Saga. Paying 2 mana. Now ability on the stack, I fetch. Whereas you don't and you lose the Saga. I think I'll take a Mountaineer. Play Channeler in Delirium and attack for 1. Good. We stole the play here. With our land destruction. They play another Saga, okay. We have more Boom Bust. Relic main deck. Very good. And Ragavan. And they exile instant. I'm gonna kill Ragavan in upkeep to surveil. Finding a bubble could be good. It'll give me maybe Delirium after they crack the relic. Plus it gives me a scry. If they don't crack the relic, keep on attacking. But yeah, once again, Lurrus here, just pick it back to hand. That's huge. I don't want to crack this bubble because they're going to probably just use this. So yeah, I think I'm going to crack the bubble because they're going to just make a Saga. Fury on top of your deck. Good to know. Attack with all. To make a token. I'll bolt it. Prismatic Ending. Nah. I need threats here. My opponent's most likely going to cast Fury. I think I have to exile this. Keep on surveilling. Boom Bust. Problem is that my opponent's going to play Fury next turn if they have a land. They have a known card in Fury in hand. I think Boom Bust was good last year, not now anymore. Okay, let's see if they have a land to cast Fury. They might just get another relic. Yeah. My plan against relic didn't work. Alright, I'm just gonna drop the league. The earth has been cracked. Sorry, uncracked. Rest in peace, Crack the Earth. You gave me a lot of fun, but it's time to let go. Even the best things need to go.